5 foods that protect your prostate. After 60, let me ask you a direct question. Are you tired? Tired of planning your day around where the nearest bathroom is? Tired of waking up night after night feeling like a good night's rest is a distant memory? If this sounds familiar, know that you're not alone. But I need you to listen to this very carefully. While common, this is not a condition you just have to accept. There's a conversation about your prostate health that should be happening in every doctor's office, but is often overshadowed by prescriptions and procedures. It's a conversation about the power on your plate. Rigorous scientific studies have proven that certain foods contain compounds that can be more effective at protecting your prostate than many medications. But this information rarely reaches you the right way. I'm Dr. Grace. And as a urologist with over 1 decade of experience, I've seen firsthand the transformative impact nutrition can have. Today we're going to have that conversation. I'll reveal the 5 foods that are true guardians of your prostate. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share isn't just dietary advice. These are strategic tools to take back control of your health. And I promise, the 5th food on this list is a powerful anti-inflammatory that most men completely overlook. Before we dive into our list of foods, it's critical that you understand exactly why this works. Understanding is the first step to lasting change. Think of your prostate as a small gland, about the size of a walnut, strategically located just below your bladder. Now imagine the tube that carries urine from your bladder out, the urethra running right through the middle of it, like a tunnel through a mountain. In a young man, that tunnel is wide and the flow is free. Over the years, a combination of factors, mainly hormonal changes and a process called chronic low-grade inflammation, causes that gland to grow. It's a condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Because the urethra runs through it, this growth starts to squeeze the tube. The analogy I always use with my patients is stepping on a garden hose. The flow slows, the pressure builds, and nothing works as it should. This is incredibly common. By age 60, over half of men are already feeling the effects. By 80, that number rises to nearly 90%. That's why you get those symptoms you might know all too well. Difficulty starting to urinate, a weak and interrupted stream, the feeling that your bladder never fully empties, and of course, those constant bathroom trips that fragment your sleep and dominate your day. Most men accept this as an inevitable sentence of aging. But the truth is, inflammation, the real driver behind much of this growth and discomfort, can be fought. And the front line of that battle is in your kitchen. The foods you eat can either fuel inflammation or fight it. They can send signals to your cells that promote uncontrolled growth or signals that promote health and balance. What we're going to do now is arm you with the 5 most powerful soldiers in this anti-inflammatory army. Let's get started. Food number 1, the red protector, tomatoes and their secret. Our first food is the humble tomato. And I know you've probably heard this before, but there's a critical secret most people don't know. The way you eat tomatoes makes all the difference. The superpower of tomatoes comes from an antioxidant called lycopene. It's the pigment that gives them their vibrant red color. Lycopene is like a personal bodyguard for your prostate cells. It patrols your body, neutralizing unstable, harmful molecules called free radicals. These free radicals, if left unchecked, cause oxidative stress, which is a major driver of inflammation and cellular aging. Study after study has shown the link between high lycopene intake and a reduced risk of prostate issues, including BPH and even prostate cancer. A meta-analysis of 26 different studies concluded that men with higher lycopene intake had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer. But here's the twist I promised. The lycopene in raw tomatoes isn't easily absorbed by your body. The secret is heat. Cooking tomatoes breaks down the plant's cell walls, releasing the lycopene and making it bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use it far more effectively. The practical fix. This means tomato sauce, tomato soup, and tomato paste are actually more potent sources of lycopene than a fresh tomato. Adding a bit of extra virgin olive oil during cooking boosts absorption even more, since lycopene is fat-soluble. One of my patients, Mr. Robert, an Italian-American, was thrilled when I told him this. "Doctor, you're telling me my nonna's sauce is medicine?" I smiled and said, In many ways, yes, that's exactly it. Don't underestimate the power of a tablespoon of tomato paste added to your stir fry or a good homemade tomato sauce over whole grain pasta. It's a delicious, scientifically backed way to protect your prostate. Food number 2, the cruciferous shield, broccoli and its family. Our second guardian comes from a family of vegetables known as cruciferous. I'm talking about broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and kale. These aren't just vegetables. They're true detoxification powerhouses. Their power lies in a compound called sulforaphane. When you chew or chop these vegetables, you trigger a chemical reaction that creates this miracle substance. Sulforaphane has 2 main functions that are critical for your prostate. First, it's one of the most potent activators of your body's natural detoxification pathways. It helps your liver neutralize and eliminate toxins and carcinogens before they can damage your cells. Second, it's a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. It works directly on genetic pathways to turn off signals that promote chronic inflammation. Research from the University of Illinois showed that regular broccoli consumption can alter hundreds of genes, activating those that fight cancer and deactivating those that promote it. Another study found that just a few servings a week can significantly reduce the risk of aggressive prostate cancer. The practical fix: the trick with cruciferous vegetables is not to overcook them. Too much heat can destroy the enzymes needed to form sulforaphane. A light steam for 3 to 4 minutes is ideal. Try to include a serving of a cruciferous vegetable in your day. Add broccoli florets to your salad, roast cauliflower with a bit of olive oil and turmeric, or saute cabbage as a side. Remember Frank from our previous video? He initially turned his nose up at broccoli. I suggested he try roasted broccoli with garlic and a drizzle of olive oil. A week later, he told me he felt less bloated and that broccoli had become his new favorite snack. Small changes, big results. Food number 3, the good fats, fatty fish. We live in a world that fears fat, but the truth is, the right kind of fat is absolutely essential for fighting inflammation, and the best source of these good fats is cold water fish. I'm talking about salmon, sardines, mackerel, and herring. The power of these fish lies in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. Our modern diets are typically far too high in omega-6 fatty acids, found in vegetable oils, processed foods, and grain-fed meats, which promote inflammation. Omega-3s do the opposite. They're potent anti-inflammatories. They work at the cellular level, helping to build healthy, flexible cell membranes and producing compounds called resolvins and protectins, which, as the name suggests, help resolve and protect against inflammation. For your prostate, this means reducing swelling, calming irritation, and creating an environment less conducive to uncontrolled cell growth. A study published in the American Journal of Epidemiology found that men who ate fatty fish regularly had a significantly lower risk of developing advanced prostate cancer. The practical fix: try to incorporate fatty fish into your diet at least twice a week. A grilled salmon fillet is excellent, but don't overlook more affordable, equally potent options. Canned sardines, packed in olive oil or water, are a fantastic source of omega-3s and calcium. You can mash them onto whole grain toast or add them to a salad. The key is consistency to keep your body's anti-inflammatory balance in your favor. Food number 4, the mighty minerals, pumpkin seeds, and Brazil nuts. Sometimes the greatest protections come in the smallest packages. That's the case with our 4th food group, specific seeds and nuts rich in 2 vital minerals for your prostate, zinc and selenium. Let's start with zinc. The prostate gland has the highest concentration of zinc of any soft tissue in the body. That's no coincidence. Zinc plays a critical role in maintaining prostate health and function, and low zinc levels have been consistently linked to a higher risk of BPH and prostate cancer. The best dietary source of zinc? Pumpkin seeds. Now, selenium. Selenium is an essential component of one of your body's most powerful antioxidant enzymes, glutathione peroxidase. This enzyme protects your cells from oxidative damage, and the richest, most concentrated source of selenium on the planet is the Brazil nut. The practical fix: Implementation here is incredibly simple. For zinc, a small handful of raw pumpkin seeds a day is enough. You can eat them as a snack, sprinkle them on salads, or add them to your yogurt. For selenium, the dose is even easier. Just 2 Brazil nuts a day provide more than your daily selenium needs. More than that can actually be too much, so moderation is key. Think about it. A small handful of seeds and 2 nuts. It's a 30-second daily ritual that gives your prostate the mineral building blocks it desperately needs to protect itself. Finally, we've reached our 5th and perhaps most surprising guardian, especially if you're trying to cut caffeine at night. I'm talking about green tea. While coffee can overstimulate your bladder, green tea contains unique compounds called catechins, the most powerful of which is EGCG, epigallocatechin 3 gallate. EGCG is an extraordinarily potent antioxidant, but it does more than just fight free radicals. Research shows that EGCG can actually interfere with the pathways prostate cells use to grow and divide. It helps promote apoptosis, which is your body's natural process of programmed cell death, essential for clearing out old or damaged cells before they become a problem. Essentially, green tea helps keep your prostate cell's life cycle in check. A Japanese study that followed nearly 50,000 men for over a decade found that those who drank 5 or more cups of green tea a day had a nearly 50% lower risk of developing advanced prostate cancer compared to those who drank less than 1 cup a day. The practical fix. While 5 cups might sound like a lot, even 1 or 2 cups a day can offer significant benefits. Try swapping your morning or afternoon coffee for a cup of high-quality green tea. It's a simple switch that replaces a potential bladder irritant with a powerful prostate protector. It's the perfect way to start your day, setting your body up to fight inflammation from the first hour. But I know many of you are looking for faster results or are dealing with symptoms that are already too bothersome. For those cases, attacking the root of the problem, inflammation, in an even more direct way is essential. That's why I want to share something I've been recommending to my patients that's proving to be a game changer. It's a simple 15-second men's bedtime ritual that has shown remarkable results in helping reduce prostate swelling and relieve the most frustrating symptoms, like constant dribbling and bathroom urgency, in just weeks. The beauty of this method is that it works naturally, without the need to resort to expensive medications that, as we know, often come with a long list of unwanted side effects. Unfortunately, natural and effective solutions like this rarely get the spotlight because they don't generate the same profits for big pharma. So, if you're truly frustrated by not getting a full night's sleep or feeling embarrassed by constant bathroom trips, I've put together a short video presentation that explains exactly how this ritual works. The link is pinned in the first comment below this video. And now, an essential disclaimer, not as a content creator, but as your doctor. Nothing, absolutely nothing we've discussed here replaces your annual checkup with your urologist. Men over 60, your PSA tests and digital rectal exams are vital tools. Early detection is your greatest ally for effective treatment and a long, healthy life. Please don't neglect this. What we've covered today isn't magic, it's science. Cooked tomatoes, broccoli, fatty fish, pumpkin seeds, Brazil nuts, and green tea. Together, they form a powerful anti-inflammatory shield. They not only help relieve the annoying symptoms of BPH, but also work to protect your prostate at a cellular level. In the end, caring for your prostate is caring for your quality of life. It's the difference between an active, independent, vibrant third age and one marked by limitations and discomforts you simply don't need to have. I see this transformation in my patients' lives every day. Men who decided they wouldn't be a statistic and took control of their health, starting with their fork. Now, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Which of these 5 foods will you add to your plate this week? If you have any questions, this is the place to ask. I read and respond as much as I can, personally. If this video brought value to you, the best way to thank me is by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to catch our next videos on men's health. And last, but perhaps most important, please share this video. Send it to a friend, a brother, your dad, or your son. Quality information like this, shared at the right time, can literally make a difference in someone's life. To continue this journey, click the video popping up on your screen now. Until the next video, and always remember, your health is your most precious asset. Take care.